How's it going, guys? Genesis to Crypto here, and today we're going to be talking about Dapps. Dapps is a decentralized application. We are going to get more into it, but before we get into it, guys, I actually want to show you guys a video that I was literally watching at random, and they were talking about something completely different from Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Yet, when I looked at this video, they talked about Bitcoin some way, somehow. They were actually talking about Pokemon and how you can be rich in the Pokemon world and all that stuff. I'm going to show you guys the video right here really quickly. And it's from the Game Theorist. I love this channel, to be honest. But they talked about Bitcoin. And the reason why I'm surfacing this on this video, this little section of this video, is because it was such a random thing for me to be able to see. And also, it kind of shows you what the other people in the world see Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as. We see Bitcoin and crypto. People that are enthusiasts or investors or people that are studious towards Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies know the application use, know the blockchain technology, know the decentralization, all that stuff. But the people that are outside of all of that, they don't see it the way we see it. They see it in a very different way. I'm going to just show you guys this little couple seconds really quickly, and I'm going to stop talking right now.
I'm going to be honest. According to my calculations, one person doing this would not negatively impact the economy one way or the other by all that much. Although, I'm sure it would definitely raise some eyebrows over at the IRS. But if the chaotic windfall of Bitcoins has taught us anything, where there's easy money to be made, short-sighted people will come rushing from all corners of the globe. There's a
And he showed the whole BitConnect thing at the end right there. Now, that was literally the only bit. The rest of the video is literally just about Pokemon, all that stuff. The video, like I said, it was not even about Bitcoin. It was just about the move that broke Pokemon, the science of Pokemon Payday. So pretty much they were just talking about a Pokemon move and how you could be rich through it and all that stuff. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys really quickly that, just to kind of show you guys the mind of other people, not our minds, just so you could see kind of how Bitcoin is viewed by the majority of other people, guys. And that's probably one of the things that are influencing the price so much. And if you guys have not, by the way, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, Genesis to Crypto. We are at 3,984. We are very few away, people, from 4,000. We are what? We are 16 people away from 4,000 subscribers, guys. If you are new to the channel and there's 16 new people on this one video that are new to the channel and love Bitcoin and love cryptocurrencies and want to be seeing daily cryptocurrency content and all that kind of stuff, well, here's your channel, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe, and if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like. Now, let's get right into the video. What is a decentralized application, which by short is called Dapps? Now, Dapps was first introduced by Ethereum. So in this little article that I'm going to read a little bit to you guys really quickly, you're going to hear a lot about Ethereum and Ethereum, all over Ethereum, right over here, Ethereum. You're going to be hearing Ethereum white paper. You see, you're going to be hearing a lot about Ethereum because Ethereum was the one who first introduced this whole concept of decentralized applications into the market. And by the way, guys, we're actually going to be showing you guys some decentralized applications that were actually being developed, that are being developed currently, to be able to, for you guys to better understand what really is Dapps, besides just the definition of it, but to be able to actually see some use cases of the Dapps application to consumers and such. All right, so let's quickly read through this article that CoinDesk.com made. What is a decentralized application? We're not going to read the whole thing. We're going to just cover up important areas just to be able to have a basic understanding of decentralized applications. By the way, guys, Dapps is a very new concept into the cryptocurrency market. So you're gonna notice that there's not a for sure definition of what Dapps is. However, it's pretty much, you're gonna see right now, it's pretty much similar to what everything that we'll be talking about in this video. So you guys should be able to understand what decentralized apps are by the end of this video. Okay. And today, users don't have sole control over the data they share on today's websites. Ethereum is unique in that it attempts to wield the blockchain as a way to correct that its designers believe is a problematic part of the internet's design. Let's bring out the arrow so you guys can follow along really quickly. We're not going to read too much on this, but like I said, guys, it's like a decentralized app store where anyone can publish their unstoppable apps, Dapps, which, unlike today's apps, think Gmail or Uber, don't require a middleman to function or to manage a user's information. Dapps cannot connect users and providers directly. Now, remember that part right there, guys. This area right here. It says Dapps connects users and providers directly, right? So obviously the whole blockchain ledger technology is going to be adapting to this. So as you guys could kind of get a visualization, at least the people that understand blockchain technology a little more, decentralized applications are almost the same thing like if it was decentralized currency, right? And like I said, we're going to be touching up on it a little more, and like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys examples. All right, so one example is to use this design for a decentralized Twitter that's resistant to censorship. Once you publish a message to the blockchain, it can't be erased. This is normal, natural blockchain technology and how it works. Not even by the company that created the microblogging system. So you can imagine a company that creates an application, and then since it is decentralized, they don't even have control over it, which means that it is just there as long as Ethereum or whatever, you know, coin or whatever that they use to be able to do their dApps. Because there is other coins, by the way. Ethereum is not the only one that has decentralized application technology. There's also EOS and a couple other ones, and yeah. So let's look right over here. It says there isn't one definition of a dApp though, as like I said earlier, as it's a new concept. And then down over here, a couple of main characteristics are that they are open source and don't have a central point of failure. Now we're going to talk about the 3 types and all that stuff. We're just going to kind of like roughly talk about everything else that we see right over here. I don't want to go through this too long because I don't want this video to be too long. But 3 types. With this new technology out in the wild, Ethereum advocates might feel electrified by the thought of decentralize all the things, but the types of applications that users can build with the computing platform that might be somewhat narrow. And pretty much is saying right over here that the Ethereum white paper is splitting dApps into 3 certain things. Like I said, this is just for the Ethereum. Decentralized application is something very different. You could almost think of decentralized applications as an app that is decentralized. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, like, I'm going to show you guys examples to be able to fully understand it. You'll definitely understand it better once I actually show you the examples, and not just showing you the examples, but I'm also going to show you me into the examples. So it's going to be very interesting. So it says right over here, it says that how Ethereum pretty much puts as 3 types is going to be managed money is involved, or other, as in like different things, like maybe you want to make a video game through their Dapps technology, voting and governance system. In the first type of app, a user may need to, so they were just talking about the 3 types of apps right here, and so on and so forth. So now that we have a somewhat rough understanding of decentralized applications, let's now look into the examples that I have for you guys. So CoinDesk also put out another article right over here. It says 7 cool decentralized apps being built on Ethereum. Now we're gonna look at this really quickly because I actually have a huge list of actual decentralized applications being created right now on the marketplace through the Ethereum network. This is specifically Ethereum. I do have EOS dApp collection right over here, just a couple, 25 right here. EOS recently started using dApps, so it's not as far as Ethereum, or it doesn't have as much projects into it like Ethereum does, but we are going to be looking into some of these. We're definitely going to be looking at the game ones just because those will be, you know, obviously more easier to be able to look at. So first, let's look at this article on what they feel, or at least what Daniel Palmer feels is the 7 cool decentralized apps being built on Ethereum. So like I said, we're going to skim through this really quickly. All right, so right over here it says enriching the web. The ViView project promises to bring Google Street View to life by enabling users to take 30-second video clips of restaurants, hotels, places, events, and more to share with another around the world. So that's pretty much what that is right there. It's just a project that they're doing through decentralized application. And you can almost kind of see how the dApps world is starting to be able to be the next big thing for crypto, right? Building virtual worlds. Ethereum. Now, this one's a very interesting concept, guys. I'm going to read a little bit about it, Ethereum, right now, just so you guys can get a better understanding of what decentralized applications are. This Ethereum project actually shows it quite well. Ethereum is a Minecraft-like virtual world in which players can own tiles, these tiles right here, farm them for blocks, and build things. According to the project website, the entire state of the world is held in, and all player actions are made through the decentralized, trustless Ethereum blockchain. Alright, so what is it pretty much saying? It's saying that other people make the choices. You make the choices, and whatever choices you make, it is decentralized, it is applied to the Ethereum world, and that is how it is, because that is just how blockchain ledger technology is naturally. It is things that are just saved permanently into the blockchain, right? And that is what we're doing now with applications, which is going to be very interesting to see how far we can go with this concept. Until now, it points out all virtual worlds have been controlled by a single entity, which is very true. For those of you who are gamers that watch my videos and stuff like that, Skyrim, Fallout, even MMOs and all that stuff, they're all being constantly changed and created by the company themselves. Well, can you imagine a world, a game, where only the people can control the world of that game? That would be very, very interesting. And then the actual company itself can never do anything because it is fully decentralized, which means there is no centralization, which is very interesting to see applications following this kind of thing. We definitely see how decentralized currency is going to be such a beautiful thing, but decentralized applications, now that's very interesting. That's going to show a lot of promising new concepts in this beautiful world that we live in. Okay, so also aspects are agree. Okay, so until now it points out all virtual worlds have been controlled by... Okay, so we already read that. This means Ethereum cannot be censored or taken down by the government. Can you hear that? Isn't that crazy, guys? It cannot be censored or taken down by the government, by its owner players, or even by the developer. It's already there. It's now there. It's going to be there forever as long as Ethereum exists. That is crazy, guys. That is awesome, actually. And the reason why it's going to be existing like this is because of, not just because of Ethereum, but because of how blockchain works. It's all permanent information that's being, you know, put out. Managing identity in the digital age. So there's pretty much this project says KYC chain aims to provide consensus on the identity of individuals at the highest level of trust. That is also pretty crazy. Then over here it says helping developing businesses. Now I read this one and this one's pretty cool, pretty interesting. And we should be able to see these kind of projects even more through applications, which is going to be amazing. It's called 4G Capital. Provides instant access to credit for small business growth in Africa and has developed the concept Dapps for the use of smart contracts. Amazing microblogging. Currently a working prototype, ETH Tweet is a decentralized microblogging service running on the Ethereum blockchain. It provides basic Twitter-like functionality to tweet messages for up to... Okay, cool. Empowering artists. Applicative art aims to enhance the condition of prospects of artists via social network-like platform. Crowdfunding, wave funds. You guys can kind of see the concept on how decentralized applications will be able to revolutionize the new internet or the new world that's coming about pretty soon, guys. I mean, like, we should all be very excited for this. It's literally like the new internet, right? It's literally like cryptocurrency or cryptology in general, not just cryptocurrency, but just the technology and the advances that we've been doing through the cryptology subject. We are going very far with that, guys. It's going to be amazing. Wave Funds uses Web 3.0 enabled technology to provide a crowdfunding solution on the Ethereum ecosystem. And that's pretty much the 7 that they have on their little list right over here. Now we're going to touch up really quickly on the EOS right over here. The EOS, like I said, guys, EOS has recently started implementing Dapps technology. So there's not really that much projects backed up on it. But we're going to be touching up more on the Ethereum in a second. I just want to show you guys that there are other cryptocurrencies that are trying to put the Dapps technology. It's not just Ethereum. A lot of people think that the Dapps technology is just Ethereum. No, it's other coins also that are trying to develop the best Dapps technology. And EOS actually strongly says that they feel like they made it the best. So Oracle Chain, as the world's first application built on an EOS ecosphere, Oracle Chain needs to meet the demands of the Oracle machine ecosystem by efficiently linking blockchain technology services with various real-life scenarios. Guys, there's some really cool projects here. EOS Commander is a client for EOS blockchain node for smart contract developers. And I read one earlier that pretty much what they're trying to do is make cryptocurrencies easy for businesses to be able to adapt with it. It says here, over here, created for building industrial scale decentralized application, we aspire to contribute to the emerging EOS community by providing information and tools and by developing Dapps. So they just are obviously loving the Dapps technology and they want to just build upon it through the EOS. And yeah, just a lot of other projects. Like I said, I'm not going to touch up on this one too much. Here it says cards and tokens, a place where you can create, exchange, and collect cards of any topic and make money in the process. Very interesting stuff that are being created here, guys. Starchos, your first smart digital wallet. A lot of interesting things being developed through the Dapps technology of EOS. Now let's go back to Ethereum and the Ethereum technology, Ethereum decentralized apps that are being created. Now this one that got my eye, these two actually in the top that got my eye, and they're pretty good examples to show you guys a little more on what Dapps really truly does and the real true change that it can really do. So right over here, let's just look at Unicorn Go really quickly. And pretty much this is a concept where you collect unicorns, you breed them through genetic engineering, and you fight them with other players in the world. Now, you fight them in tournaments, and the tournaments, if you win the tournament, you can make real life money. That's the concept. And nobody could stop this project. Not even the creators themselves can stop this project. It is now there. It is now fair. It's not going to be changed, however lenient to the company's desires. It is just how it is for now on. It's very interesting, guys. Let's click. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to want me to click Let's Play, so I'm just going to click Let's Play really quickly and see kind of how it goes. So look, I can sign in right over here, all that good stuff. Recharge strength, agility, speed, intelligence. So I have these, and then I could buy them, I could sire them, or whatever. I didn't really get into the game too much, but you could kind of see how it works now, right? It has an exchange right over here where you could buy different unicorns for real money and kind of stuff. You could sell your unicorns that you've been breeding and all that stuff. It goes pretty in depth, but it kind of shows you how far we can go with this decentralized application process, guys. We can go very, very far, and it'll be very, very awesome, all right? So right over here, this is another really awesome one, and I really like this one, guys. This is very interesting to me. IDEX is a decentralized application in Ethereum's Dapps technology, and pretty much what they are is they listed pretty much almost every exchange Ethereum token. So the tokens that are created through the Ethereum technology are shown here, and you could buy and trade. And look how volatile this is. This is more volatile than just the cryptocurrencies we have right now. Look at this. Minus 24, minus 23, plus 60, plus 86. I mean, like, obviously there's a lot of money to lose and a lot of money to gain through this exchange. But this exchange is a very successful decentralized application that lets you sell and buy Ethereum coins made by the Ethereum, you know, blockchain. That is amazing, guys. That is how far we have gone so far with this Dapps technology. Who knows how further we are. I haven't even shown you guys the countless others that they have. Look at this, guys. The list goes on and on and on. Yeah, it stops right here, but look at this. Page 5. Let's go to the last page. Let's see how much projects right now are being built by people. As you can see, a lot of them don't have much money backed up to it, but pretty much the majority top ones have the money backed up to it. This one's number 543. Let's go back to number 1, kind of show you what I mean by having money backed into it. So you see where it says balance right here, sum of F balance in all Dapps contracts. So obviously an exchange like IDEX has 49,410 Ethereum into it, which is crazy. Look, now I see something new. Hello Dogs. It's another game. Hello Dog. And let's look at it really quickly. You guys already should be able to understand kind of how the Ethereum, or not Ethereum, how just decentralized applications work in general. Bonus pool, storage pool. It looks like a, to me this seems like a lottery kind of, you know, thing, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the concept of decentralized applications. It is definitely a new concept that can definitely improve the way we humans live, right, guys? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video and want more from me, make sure you guys subscribe. Like I said, we're 16 away from 4,000 people. That is going to be awesome. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. That would really, really help out, guys. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Take care.